To be or not to be? That is the question. And you know that quote comes from Shakespeare. But did you know that you're quoting Shakespeare when you don't understand something and you say it's Greek to me? You're also quoting Shakespeare when you say that you're in a pickle or that you've been hoodwinked. And you're quoting Shakespeare when you say that you suspect foul play. The game is up, so it's high time to lie low because someone is playing fast and loose. Well, back in Shakespeare's day, Fast and Loose was the name of a gambling game. That game is still played today. It hasn't changed in over 400 years. You can play Fast and Loose with a gold chain like this one. The chain is laid out to form a figure 8, which is then folded in on itself, making a smaller figure 8. I'd like to play this game with you, sir. Would you please join me? Come over here. And your name is?
Eric.
Eric, good to meet you. I'm Gregg Foxx. Please sit down. Eric, this is a very simple game. In this game, one side wins and one side loses. I'd like to show you what happens when you win. Will you please put your finger right here, hold it down, don't lift it up, show you what happens when you win. You see the chain captures your finger. It holds fast around your finger. I'll show you what happens when you lose. Put your finger on this side, Eric. This is the losing side. When I pull the chain comes loose. So you lose. Now, when you're playing this game, you don't usually get to see the reason why one side holds fast and the other side comes loose. But I'm going to show you this here. Eric, look closely, right over here. You look at this side, the loop on this side. Can you see this is inside the big loop of the chain? So obviously your finger's going to be captured if you put it in there. On this side, it won't. So put your finger in there again, and naturally you win. Perfect. Of course, when we're playing this game, I can put the winning loop on either side, and it will try to fool you. But now that you know the secret of the game, you have a better than 50-50 chance, and you might be able to make some money betting on this game. So Eric, how much do you want to bet that you can choose the winning side? I'll tell you what, you can play this game with my money if you don't feel like gambling. And Eric, this is the part you're going to really like. Any money that you win, you get to keep. So bet $1. If you win, you keep this dollar. Spot the winning side. Are you going with the one we had before? Let's see what happened. Looks, oh, I'm sorry you lost that time. Well, I think you'll do better this next time. Here you go. Want to bet another $1?
Okay.
There you go. Oh, I'll make it easier for you to win this time.
Okay.
Maybe you can see it if you put a finger on either side. Put one finger on each side. Hold them both down. I'll pull the chain, and let's see if you get a better view. Maybe you can see which side you think is going to capture your finger and hold fast. Which one do you want to go with? That one. Do you want to change your mind?
No.
No. Let's see what happens. Looks like you're, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you know, I did give you a chance to change your mind.
You did.
You're down to your last dollar bill, Eric. But you do have this one last chance. So bet your money. Which side do you think will win? That side. You know, I think this time you may have gotten it. Lift up your finger for 1 second. Let's just check. Look, just like before. Oh, yes. That's inside the loop. This isn't. Put your finger back down in there, Eric. Now, you may have wished that you'd taken out your wallet, bet all of your money this time on a sure thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but it's a good thing that you didn't, because now I'm going to tell you the real secret, the truth about the game of Fast and Loose. For hundreds of years, this game has been played by con artists, swindlers, and hustlers. William Shakespeare himself would have told you that if you bet all of your money on this game, you will be hoodwinked. Lesson, it's invaluable. Never bet on this game. Thank you. Go back to your seat. Well, back in Shakespeare's time, most magicians were con artists and swindlers. You see, hundreds of years ago, magic was done as a ruse to deceive you. The ultimate goal was to get your money. Now, back in Shakespeare's time, the best magicians could even take money out of your purse, your pocket, or even your closed hand without you feeling it. And I'm going to attempt to do something like that. Now, I've got these 4 half dollars. I want you to see the heads and tails of each coin, but most importantly, I want you to see there's nothing else in my hands. There's nothing up my sleeves. I'm not going to use any mechanical aids or devices. Would you come up and help me, sir? And your name is?
Roger.
Roger, please. So you sit down there. Roger, are you right or left-handed?
I'm right.
Right-handed. Will you please hold out your right hand? That's right, flat like a table. Will you just bring it up a little bit higher here? Well, come in a little bit closer. Here we go. Now I'm going to count these coins on your hand one at a time. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 half dollars. I want you to close your fingers tightly around those coins right now. Now, lift up your hand just a little bit more. Come in here
Okay.
so everybody can see. Now, I'm going to attempt to steal that coin out of your hand. Now tell me if you feel anything as I pluck the coin through the tiny cracks between your fingers. There, did you feel me take that coin? You didn't feel anything? Well, that's important. I'll tell you why in just a moment. But right now, slowly, open your fingers, show everyone. What do we have? That's right, look, 1, 2, 3 coins. All right, we're going to do this again, but I'd like you to use your other hand, all right? And your name again is?
Roger.
Roger. Roger. All right, so. Please, hold it up higher, flat like a table. Put the coins in your hand. There's 1, 2, 3 coins. Close your hand tightly, Roger. Turn your hand over. Now, everybody, pay close attention, because obviously this time I can't pull the coin through the tiny cracks between your fingers. I'm going to have to pull it straight through your flesh like that. Did you feel anything painful or strange that time?
Not too bad.
Not too bad? No. All right, well, slowly, turn over your hand. Open it up. Look, that's just 2 coins. Now, there's a reason why you don't feel anything when I take the coin. See, as long as I have 2 coins in my hand, I can steal one of them. And because there's still a coin in my hand, I hardly notice that the other one is no longer there. Now, in a moment, I'm going to try to steal this coin from your hand. And of course, your hand will be empty, and you will feel it. So I'm going to have to do something a little bit different this time, and that's why I use this. This is an old English copper penny. Now, if I add the English copper penny to these 4 half dollars, you might think that I have a total of $2.01. But this is an old English copper penny. You can't spend it here in America. And as a matter of fact, well, here, you'll notice it's about the same size as an American half dollar. Many years ago, this coin was replaced by a much smaller English copper penny. So this coin is no longer in use. It's practically worthless today, but it does come in handy, as I'll show you in just a moment. It comes in a $5 half dollar. Okay, Roger. In a moment, I'm going to place this in your hand, but it's very important that when I drop it in your hand, that you grab it quickly and hold on to it as tightly as you can. Don't give me a chance to get it back. Okay? So, which hand do you want to use this time? This one? You're going to go with the same hand. Are you ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, hold on to that coin tightly in your hand. Turn over your hand. There we go. You can feel that coin in your hand? All right, as I said, your hand will be empty when I steal it. So I have to do something different. I want everyone to pay close attention to this old English copper penny. Watch closely on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Roger, I now have your half dollar. Slowly turn over your hand. Open your fingers. And you have the worthless English copper penny. I got all of your half dollars. In many words of William Shakespeare, you've been hoodwinked. Thank you, Roger. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.